People always ask me why I started baking. I never really have a straight answer, I guess. I always had a sweet tooth. Milk and cookies was always a tradition with my dad, but I never really knew I was really started really getting into baking. My first memorable thing was big cheesecake, Oreo style. That's always been my specialty, but I've made any variety of things from muffins to pies to anything. My Instagram, I describe to people as basically Martha Stewart mixed with some cool views. Well, I'm not sure why I started baking. I could tell you I keep baking because I mean, it sounds corny, but I like to bring smiles to people's faces. At first, you don't know if people actually like your baked goods or what, but then more strangers or, your mean uncles taste it and they're actually surprised by how good it is, then you kind of get that vindication you're looking for. But yeah, that's definitely one reason why I've always kept baking. I like to just surprise people with some baked goods or just bring a smile to people's faces. I like to make people laugh, and it's another way to do it. Not make people laugh, just another way to make people smile, I suppose. I've brought baked goods to all sorts of places, traditional like dinner parties and stuff like that, but also classes, meetings for the group I'm president of, SLJC. Also, there's neighbors that live near me get pretty lucky. About once every week or so, I bring over six baked goods for five girls that live over on Kern. They always get pretty happy. I do a little dance. Baked goods o'clock. They're pretty excited about it. Baking's become a little more sentimental for me recently. My dad was always a huge fan of my baked goods, so now whenever I make something with white chocolate or coconut that I know he'd like, I always think of him. So that's one other piece of baking that I get away from it, or I take away from it now as well. Another benefit kind of way to stay connected, I suppose.